Hey guys, it's your girl Angie. You're watching Barbershop Conversations. Make sure to click the button below to subscribe, like the video. Don't like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me at Angelica Curtis on Instagram. See you soon.
Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I have a category, Who's Next award goes to. There's three people that comes to my mind when I think of Who's Next award. One is Oscar Valdez, two is Errol Spence, and three is Artur Beterbiev. Hopefully I'm saying his name. I've heard people say his name different ways, but the 175-pound guy who's, I think he has 11 fights and 11 knockouts, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in there. Well, let's start with Artur Beterbiev. He's the dark horse. He's the one people don't know about, but I've seen the last couple of his fights. The guy's flat out amazing. And when I say amazing, he's amazing. I'm not sure if he has the experience to beat an Andre Ward, but he has the skill set to beat an Andre Ward. Sergey Kovalev doesn't want to fight him. I've heard from his management team they want no parts of Benavidez. 0 parts. They will never fight him. His power is electric thunder. It's thunder and lightning, for that matter. You know, great skill set, and he has 2 judges in both hands. So let's move forward to Errol Spence. Errol Spence is first come to mind. He gets this award automatically, right? He's like Tim Tebow coming back for his junior year after he won the Heisman his sophomore year, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like, it's a guarantee he's going to win this award, right? He washed through Chris Algieri, who Manny Pacquiao couldn't get rid of. Amir Khan couldn't get rid of. He beat the guy Keith Thurman couldn't get rid of. I forget the guy from overseas. Starts with a B. Last name starts with a B. Leonard Bundu. Got rid of him in August. Decapitated the guy that Danny Garcia just beat in the middle rounds, early to the late rounds. Knocked out Adrian Broner in sparring. Gave Floyd Mayweather a black eye in sparring. Southpaw, great body work. He's like, I would equate him to a Russell Westbrook, right? If you're watching anything about the NBA this year, it's the NBA season and the MVP race is Russell Westbrook's to lose. Everything you could think of is there. And then there's little old 126-pound Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez is similar to for his division, similar to an Errol Spence. He's an offensive juggernaut. Speaks well outside the ring, and more importantly, he holds a belt. And you say, how can he be who's next when he holds a belt? Well, even though he has a belt at 126, he's still behind all those PBC fighters, just because of name recognition. But if you saw Oscar Valdez fight, you'll realize that he's a stone cold truth. He lost to Lomachenko bad at the World Games, I believe. But then he beat Jojo Diaz. He beats Jojo Diaz on points, I believe, in the amateurs. So he has the tools. He has the tools to be great. So my winner of this award is Oscar Valdez. And Oscar Valdez wins this award slightly by default. And I say slightly by default because no one's going to fight Errol Spence. He's going to have to be someone's mandatory to get a fight. And Oscar Valdez is going to quietly be a major player at 126. I think he and Abner Mares will be a good fight. I think he and JoJo Diaz will be the fight of the summer at the StubHub Center. I think he and Leah Santa Cruz will be the fight of the summer at the Staples Center. I think those 4 or 5 fighters don't have to go nowhere for the next 2 years, but fight in Vegas or in New York. Vegas or in LA. And the 5 fighters I'm talking about is Abner Mares, JoJo Diaz, Abner Mares, JoJo Diaz, Leo Santa Cruz, and Oscar Valdez. 4 fighters. They can have a round robin tournament, and we would love it. We would salivate at those 4 guys matching up against one another. And it's not for the belts. It's for supremacy. It's for being who's the best Mexican American, for that matter. Fuck it. The Mexican American belt. The red, white, and blue and green belt. So that would be, those 4 fighters will keep us entertained for 2 years. Easily. No one else needs to come in. Carl Frampton, Lee Selby, Gary Russell can all go fight each other elsewhere. But that's the main reason why I give Oscar Valdez who's next in boxing. I think he's the next. I'm not saying superstar. I'm talking about just in terms of collecting wins and getting the opportunity to get the belts. Errol Spence will have a hard time collecting belts. He's going to get some wins because he's going to be fighting a lot of people that lose to these guys and then have to fight him. For example, like Robert Guerrero. In order for Robert Guerrero to get back to where he believes he should be, he has to beat an Errol Spence. Right? If Luis Collazo believes he's still at championship level, guess who he has to fight? He has to fight an Errol Spence. If Lamont Peterson believes that he's still an A-level fighter, guess who he has to fight? Errol Spence. So you get what I'm saying? So that's why I give Oscar Valdez the winner of who's next. And I encourage you guys to disagree with me. I encourage you guys to disagree with my picks. You know, if Errol Spence was going to get a fight for a belt, I would give him the award, hands down. But since he will not, I don't think he will, until he becomes someone's mandatory, like a IBF strap with Kell Brooks, but he doesn't want to lose the weight. He's injured, per se, right? He's hurt. So anyways, Barbershop Conversations. Oscar Valdez gets my Who's Next Up-and-Comer award, if you want to call it that. So Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Mine is at Miss Amanda Paris.
Mine is PB_Miranda.
Mine's ANNELISGJR. Ann Leach. No one can spell it right. JR.
Mine is Ashley to me.
And on the count, okay, now y'all gotta do this together, okay? Okay. Y'all have to say thanks for watching Barbershop Conversations, okay?
Wait, Barbershop Conversations.
Yep.
Okay.
Get it titled, get it titled.
Okay, that's what she said.
Thanks for watching Barbershop Conversations.
Thank you guys.